Love is patient. Love is kind. It does not envy. It does not boast. It is not proud. It does not dishonor others. It is not self seeking. It is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongdoings. Love does not delight in evil, but it rejoices with the truth. It always protects, it always trusts, and it always hopes. Love always perseveres. Love never fails. Good morning, collective. I am Kuan Yin, and this is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot. Let us daily be reminded of what love is and what love is not, so we can eradicate and eject anyone or thing, our relationships with people, places, and things that don't fall under that description, friendships and all. Okay? So, good morning, Grand Rising, everybody. Now, when I reference the Woman King, the Woman King is not a look, okay? The Woman King is an energy signature. You understand? The woman, when I'm referencing the Woman King and your energy, it's an energy signature that anyone can embody of somebody that is very strong, someone that has perseverance, someone that can stand on their own and defend themselves, someone that, again, they persevere, someone that has a very strong will and desire to defend their right to be free, to defend their right to live life the way they see fit to do it. Someone that is loyal to themselves, okay? Someone that is not easily taken over. Somebody that has perseverance, that won't allow someone to overpower them for the purpose of subjugation, okay? It's an energy. Someone that is strong mentally and has the strength physically to defend themselves, and no one will subjugate them. Okay, so whoever you are, you might not appear like the type of energy signature as what we would refer to as a Woman King, but you are. You understand? You are the energy signature of a Woman King. Okay, somebody don't understand. I'm picking up on this very stubborn clone Aquarius energy that's already under judgment. But you know how that works. Everything is cliquish and with these secret societies and how the government is run. But this person, they are disillusioned. They don't want you to have your freedom, with freedom in the reverse. And they're not willing to give up. But of course, they're programmed because, again, they're a clone. So it's somebody else actually that's wealthy that thinks you're their slave, that doesn't want you to have your freedom. They feel some kind of way because they don't see you as a human. They don't see you as individual human being that it's its own free agent born in this realm, allowed to make decisions about how and where it wants to live, and what type of lifestyle, what society they want to be a part of. This is something that thinks that they can just capture you like an animal and make you their slave. Okay. And this is somebody in the wealth class that has been using this Aquarius energy for many years to seek out certain individuals that have a certain type of energy so that they can harness from you. And they feel like they don't want to surrender. But the biggest challenge is the Cancer warlock this Aquarius has been working with, all of his tactics. Through gang stalking and through technology gang stalking you and trying to block you and calling people behind you and blocking phone calls and controlling who you're able to communicate and do business with, by abuse of technology. The problem is you're not afraid for any of the things that they wish that they could do to you. They need you to have fear. They need you to be afraid to even go out your home or reach out to anyone. Fear of shame. If you reach out to someone new and they go behind you and tell them, oh, that's a drug addicted prostitute, don't speak to them. Or fear of shame or embarrassment if they call and lie at a new job you're about to work at, or fear that someone's going to kill you because of the stalking and following you, the blatant wanting to be seen. We want you to know that we're following you. We're not even hiding anymore. You know, they want you to be so scared and afraid to live your life. And what I'm hearing is, baby, you're not afraid of death. This is why you're the woman king. You ain't afraid of death. And you know why? Because to submit to these demons' will and live life the way they want you to, in a ball, afraid to speak to anybody, afraid to live your life, afraid to go out of your home except to work and come run right back in, afraid that everybody's going to hurt you in some paranoid energy. And while they attack you, while you're a sitting duck, while they hit you with energy weapons, while they do spell work on you, that is death. You might as well be the life that they want you to live, balled up in fear so that they could just plug up to you and suck your energy. The energy they want you in, that is death. You understand? They literally want you to live your life like a dead person, basically, but only a dead person that's constantly suffering, suffering, suffering until your last breath. Okay? And death is life, it's a transition. So you're not afraid to go out there and handle your business and take care of whatever you need to take care of and make the moves you need to move. If somebody want to follow you around, well, come on then, bitch. Come on, follow me. I don't give a damn. I'm ready. If you want to do something, well, then damn do it. It's been over 10 goddamn years right now, and ain't nobody touched y'all yet, had they? All they do is make faces and look goofy. All they do is but you see me, don't you? If you don't get your stank ass, men and women, all they can do is look at you and make faces, follow you, and get close enough to you to try to make you believe they're gonna do something. But then their scary roach cockroach ass go running off because they punks and they scared. They really scared. They really scared. They're literally scared. That's why they all have to work and be together all the time. You understand? So, whoever you are, you're not afraid to make any move in your life. You know, somebody wants you to feel like they're your boogeyman because of technology, and you won't be able to do anything because they're going to hack every single thing that you do on the computer and on your phone and control every business interaction. If you're trying to coordinate things, if you have to relocate and move, I'm not going to let you. I'm going to block your phone, or I'm going to bribe people that you're calling to make arrangements with moving trucks. I'm gonna bribe them not to take your money and help you or do business with you. I'm gonna block you at every turn. Somebody like wants you to feel afraid to try to keep pushing forward and persevere through anything that you're doing, but you're not afraid. You're not afraid, and nothing is going to stop you. You will continue to move forward in every area of your life, doing any and everything you need to be successful in whatever you're doing at the time. You understand? And anyone trying to make you fear death, oh, baby, you're not afraid of death. They want you to live your life like you dead. That's the death you afraid of. You're not about to sit nowhere in fear while they harness your energy like a dead person. Oh, hell no. Bitch, if you gonna kill me, come do it. If not, then shit or get off the motherfucking pot with your corny, goofy asses. You understand? Shit or get off the pot. And they ain't shitted in about a decade. You understand? So, whoever you are, there's a Cancer and Warlock energy that is having a really hard time because, you know, they are not able to secure any more finances from that Capricorn head of that cult any longer, because they can't get you, they can't scare you, they can't stop you, and you're becoming more and more inaccessible to these people. Okay. And your energy is completely inaccessible to these idiots with an entitlement complex to the point of delusion. And you're not afraid, and you've never been afraid, and you never will be afraid. You're not afraid of any of these goofy ass people because you know they ain't gonna do shit. Not one of them. I feel like you've been waiting for the longest. Come on, y'all. Hey, I know. Look, y'all see my phone. Y'all see where I'm about to go at. Go on and meet me at the gas station. What y'all gonna do? Park in the gas station like you always do, looking goofy. And I'm gonna walk right up to your window and do duck lips and look at your ass sideways like this. And you ain't gonna do nothing but look down with your goofy ass. They clowns. I know. They are bozos. They are straight bozos. Like, look what we could do. We can track your phone and follow you to the gas station that you always go to. And we'll be parked there. Uh-huh. We'll be parked there. Okay. And then what happens next? Yeah. You see how we are organized, and we went to where you were gonna go, and we knew where you were gonna go, and we went there. Yeah, I know, but what's next? I mean, what's the plan? What's the game plan? What happens next now? Well, we went to the gas. We're there, and you're supposed to, see us at the gas station, and it's the same cars that you saw before, and you're supposed to know like that we're following you, and that we have power over you because we hack your phone and we know where you go. And now we're here at the gas station. Yeah, bitch, I know, I can see you. I see you everywhere you follow me to. But what's next? I mean, is this it? How you doing today, bitch? Is that it? Well, I'm gonna blink my eyelashes at you, bitch. Bitch, get your ass out my face. Get your ass out my face, men and women. And you should see the men. You should see the men too. They be having like the most Danny Glover look on their face. They be carrying Danny Glover energy. Like, yeah, I showed you because we got access to your cell phone. They tell us where you're gonna be at, and then we're there. And that's power. We want you to recognize we got power because we got access to find out your locations and where you're going and be there first. And that's supposed to make you feel intimidated with my Danny Glover energy carrying ass. Now look at me sitting here at the gas station with the other bitch Benita over there with her eyelashes, and me over here with the Danny Glover energy. Yeah, how you feel about that? We're Masons over here. We're part, and we go to this lodge, and you see how we do things around here. Yeah, I know, but I'm waiting for you to show me what you do. So far, all you did was, y'all get together, y'all eat donuts because y'all asses is out of shape. You get together, eat donuts, and plan to follow me because y'all get little ass bits of money. And okay, they tell you where I'm gonna be at, and to go there to what, intimidate me? Okay. And when you get to the gas station, what happens next? You see us. Yeah, I know. I see you. I'm looking at you. And what's supposed to happen next? Well, we sit here and let you look at us until until you leave the gas station. Okay, and then what happens next? Well, I guess we go back home. I mean, we don't have an exciting town or life. This is about as exciting as things get around here for us. It's not a lot to do here where we from, and this is a little town. This is about the most exciting thing we ever did. You know, uh, I mean, I come from a small town. This kind of is the only thing I got. I've been married to the same tired hoe that everybody in the town didn't had my whole life. I don't got nothing to be proud of. This makes me feel like I'm important, and it makes me feel like I'm somebody. That I'm a member of a motorcycle club. We ride around and don't really do nothing, unless we gang stalking, which is the same thing, but it gives me a sense of reason to live. Well, and then later on, we get together. We get together at the lodge later on, and we talk about how we went to the gas station and you saw us. That, yeah, there's that, and we do that. Yep. We talk about it then later on. Yeah, yeah. I'm just saying, this is the type of people. This is the type of people that do this gang stalking. I promise you. And I got to laugh at it because it's like, well, we come from a small town, and ain't a whole lot going on around here, and it kind of gives me a sense of dignity and pride. When I go home, I want respect in my house, and my wife don't even respect me. And I'm a part of a lodge, and we do stuff like, you know we get orders from somebody in the government. We do important bit. It makes me feel like I'm important. They even, hold on, let me go in my pocket, little mama, hold on, and show you this little Mason badge thing I got. See, it make me feel like I'm somebody, because sometimes I just feel like don't nobody care about. Look, man, you ain't supposed to be talking to me. You supposed to be gang stalking. I can't help you. Just if it keep you alive and keep you from being depressed, then you go right ahead, and y'all just tell them y'all doing a good job. All right, both of y'all, eyelashes over there, and Danny Glover. Y'all keep on with the gang stalking in them corny ass trucks and Dodge Chargers. Y'all doing a good job. Okay, so that's the energy. Okay, that dissertation I just gave you and poor acting, but you get the point that I'm making. That's literally the energy of you and like these people that do the gang stalking. And they need you to be in fear, and they need you to be afraid, like take us seriously. And you just don't. And that's why they're frustrated. They really, really don't want to surrender, but they don't have any choice because you don't take these people seriously at all, and you're still moving forward with whatever your plans are. uh that's why fear is here in the reverse. Okay. What is regret in the reverse? I didn't even finish clarifying these cards. What is regret in the reverse? Child. They don't like that. They don't like the fact that you make them feel embarrassed. You make them feel some kind of way. You make them feel goofy. I know energy vampires, but they feed off of fear. They literally feed off of fear. But let you be reaching into your purse or something, or reaching under your shirt, and they think you got a gun or something. You watch how fast they run, go take off running with their hands in the air. Ah! Sometimes they might even call the police on you. Like, what's wrong? What are you talking about? Did what to you? What were you doing over there by her? Why'd you go up to her? Okay, why are you? I just felt like she was about to do something to me. Okay, well, why is your scary ass? I don't even want to say that. I don't know. I don't even want to say that, but they goofy. They just goofy as all get out. I'm not gonna say that. No, 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 no. Nah, that's going too far. The Hermit. I know y'all want me to say it, but I'm not. All right. So regret. The Hermit in the reverse. Someone could be a Libra or a Virgo, or someone could be an older man or a woman that's in some distorted karmic energy that doesn't regret something. They're getting bad karma. What don't they regret? What doesn't this depressed person regret? This could be an older person. The devil reverse, not meeting an expectation. The devil reverse, they are aware. Okay, so someone might not regret not meeting their expectations because they might, the Five of Pentacles, because they're dealing with karma and they're processing and thinking about something the right way. Okay, so there's somebody here that does not regret that they were not able to carry out what they were trying to carry out. That they don't have regrets that the mission failed, and it's because even though the mission failed, they're still getting bad karma, and they know it's because they were attacking you and lying on you, and they know that you're truly a good-hearted person from the core, and what they did to you was wrong. So there's somebody here that is taking self accountability, and they don't regret everything not being able to take you down. They don't regret it. They actually feel like it should have really never happened. Okay, that's one person. Okay, And what is health? Yeah, this person might be dealing with karma right now from what they did attempt to do. Tell me about health. Clarify health. Yeah, someone that invested their time and energy into doing this. I don't know. Maybe somebody might be having a health issue right now. They might be having to conserve their energy. I feel like somebody might be having to conserve their energy. Someone that was very cold and malicious has to conserve their energy right now because maybe their health is not on the up and up. Okay, they're not okay right now. Oh, okay, it's the person that's dealing with karma, this Empress in the reverse. So whoever this Empress in the reverse is, they're dealing with some health issues right now, and they are not in regret that uh, they were not able to complete the mission because they know they should have never been doing it in the first place. This is the person taking self accountability, but this is also what we call transformative pain. Transformative pain is when on your own, out of the goodness of your own heart, you use your free will to have empathy on somebody and to not try to cause them harm or an imbalance. Now, transformative pain is when you ignore that and you do not try to use empathy and you don't make the changes that you need to make to balance your dark and light energy on your own. And then you get bad karma in the form of something that's either emotionally painful or physically painful. And it's so hurtful. It's like God has his foot on your neck and on your jaw, and he's pressing his foot so hard that you cry out to God like, "Oh my God, I'm in so much pain. This is so bad." Now, yes, I see it. I know what I did was wrong. Okay. It's like your arm is being twisted to see it. When you get karma and you have transformative pain, it's when you're forced to take accountability because your arm is being twisted by some form of karma that's very emotionally or physically painful. It could be a disease, a sickness, a car accident, a death, a loss of a loved one, a loss of money, a job. That transformative pain, usually people that refuse to see the truth or refuse to acknowledge that what they're doing to you, they wouldn't like if someone did to them. When they keep refusing and refusing and refusing, sometime, however you define God, but it could be their own ancestors and guides. They have to step in and create an obstacle for themselves that's going to create enough pain in their life where it's going to force them to think about what they did and their decision and feel some kind of pain they're trying to put you through. And that's when, you remember how I said sometimes people can't empathize with specific situations until they're the one going through them. So it's kind of like that. You know how you're a little smartass when you're a teenager or a young adult and you don't have a lot of experience and you can talk trash about an older man or older woman and how they do things in a relationship, and you don't know what you're talking about, old lady. It's because blah 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 blah. Until you get older and you realize that the love and loyalty you thought you had was only contingent upon you staying 23 years old in a relationship. You understand? We do that when we're younger because we think we're smart. And well, this is what you're doing wrong. Why you couldn't keep your husband, or you couldn't blah, 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 blah. Look, you're not nice to him. You don't love him. You don't do the things he used to do. Obviously, because I'm 18 years old. I'm 19. I'm 22 years old and I know everything. See, my man loves me. He'll do anything. He'll cross the ocean for me. And then when she turned 28, uh, when she turned 28, suddenly and have a baby, it drastically changes, and you realize, oh my God, you never really loved me. Your love and loyalty was contingent upon my ability to stay 21 years old, to remain 22. No wonder. That's why these women don't do the same things anymore and have changed it up. Now I get it. Same with the men. You understand what I'm saying? So it's something like you can't empathize with another person's situation or pain until you have experienced that same situation or something that causes you the same level of right, the same level of emotional or physical pain. So this transformative pain is, this is someone that was on your ass, making sure that you would wake up to energy attacks of witchcraft, go to bed to it throughout the day, constantly doing work on you around the clock, 24/7. And they loved it too. They were having a great time hurting and harming you, and they were all the way in it. But now that they're dealing with health issues that might be more than they can bear right now, they're like, oh man, I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy. Oh, I know why. Okay, because I did this to them, and I don't like this at all. What I'm going through, this don't feel good at all. Oh God, I was wrong to do this to somebody else that's innocent. You understand? It's people that cannot empathize with how they hurt and harm and cause imbalances for other people until they are going through something. You understand? So that's what's going on with this person. They're feeling empathy because right now they need empathy. All right. What is child in the reverse? Oh, come on now. Y'all know how some of y'all was when you had a limited perspective and you think you thought you knew everything, didn't you? You thought you knew everything. Mommy, how come you're not nice to daddy? He's the best. He does everything. He's the greatest. Lets me fill up a brown paper bag full of candy at the corner store to make sure I can eat. Let me stay up all night watching TV and doing whatever I want as long as we leave him alone and let him do what he want to do. If we got to eat something, always will order us carry out fried chicken wings and french fries or fried rice. The best. Don't even make me take no bath or do nothing. Just leave him alone and let him do what he want to do. Leave him alone, let him drink his beer. The best. So, child in the reverse. I have the Knight of Pentacles. Clarify the Knight of Pentacles, please, and thank you. Someone feels defeated. This could be a child or a young adult, okay, that might not have been on the up and up. Okay, this child or young adult might be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or have a heavy earth placement in their chart. I feel like this is a young adult because they're coming out as a knight. They might have been in their ego about something that they might have been doing with King of Wands reverse energy or in this energy. So I'm getting a young adult, man or woman, that might have been in some energy where they've been utilizing their sexual energy for something, and they missed an opportunity to cause an imbalance because they didn't meet an expectation. So there's a younger person here that was a part of possibly maybe sex magic rituals, maybe in some very sexually promiscuous energy that might have been part of these groups. And they let these people use their body because they promised them the end result would be a lot of money, shortcuts, right? All you got to do, it's not that hard. All you got to do is have sex. I get to just have sex and make money just by doing energy work or whatever. People don't suspect anything is wrong when money comes too easily. You understand? When someone pitches a dream to you, where is the intuition? Where is the antennas? Like, yeah, okay, this is too good to be true. The way what y'all are telling me we can do to harness this person's energy, and then we all just get rich. And all y'all have to do is uh, have access to my body and get me to have ritualistic sex with people and warlocks that's a part of this group, and I'm gonna get rich. Well, I'm young. I like to have sex anyway. Sure. You know, it's too good to be true. You know, you don't know all the details about what these people are doing to you spiritually, what they're binding you to, the demons and entities that are going to take over your life and might put you in another direction, might leave you with all kind of addictions of alcohol, drugs, sickness, your insecurities being ripped open and made worse. You don't know if you'll ever even see that money while they're using your body and tearing you up, making you have schmortions, terminate pregnancies so they can sacrifice the baby and do magic, you know, and you're in your youth, in your young years, doing all this stuff for this group with the promise that you're going to become wealthy, and you don't even know about different types of people and souls and spiritual rankings and what you can and cannot do and what type of karma you might incur as a result of something you participated in, and then playing Russian roulette, you might even get that package. You understand, a disease, herpes, AIDS, or anything you might not be able to get rid of. Um, uh, all of might end up having a baby and keeping it that you don't feel any connection to because that baby was not conceived out of love or even with someone you had a real connection to. It was out of some sex ritualistic magic. You know what I mean? And after you've done all this to your body, mind, and spirit to find out you're not going to get any money, after you did all this to your body, mind, and spirit to find out you're not going to get any money, and now these warlocks have bought cars and did all kind of things. They got stuff off your energy, but you're not getting anything, and they used you like that. And now you have a lot to heal from because you're carrying your own insecurities, plus you're carrying the insecurities and the demons and entities from the people you slept with, especially in a warlock circle. So there's a child here, a young adult, a night energy. What about this young adult? You don't know who you coming against. Someone might have thought they were being strategic, but now it's too much of a burden for them, and they have to release it and let it go. This is a warlock, the Emperor reverse. That this child was promised all this money, and now it's coming to a complete end with this death energy. Yeah, and this child is the wounded warrior. Someone could have a Taurus placement in their chart. Okay, the Hierophant reverse. Yeah, this spiritual or religious leader misled a lot of these young adults and children. Uh, Somebody's contract is over with this emperor in the reverse. All right, so whoever this child is, their contract is over, and it's not a baby, it's a young adult. But their contract is over, and they're left with nothing but burdens, no money. No money, just burdens. And they had an ego death. They had an ego death because they feel like they've been hoodwinked. They feel like they've been bamboozled. They feel like they were tricked. You know, they feel like they were vulnerable and naive. They feel like they didn't do enough research. They didn't interview, they didn't do enough street interviews to talk to maybe older people or even people their own age that ended up turned up and turned out to find out, hey, what happened to you? Why are you out here on drugs, prostitute? How'd you end up in this position? Talk to me about it. You used to be a part of this group. What happened to your life? You know, what happened to this person that died? Let's do some investigation before we just jump on board because somebody promised us a big fantasy that's going to require me to give up my body to many people, multiple people. Yeah, this is my temple, my body. Let's talk about it for a minute. I need some understanding. I need success stories. All of y'all look sick right now. Y'all got venereal diseases. Y'all don't look happy. You don't have any inner joy. You don't look healthy. It's not looking like whatever you're trying to accomplish worked for you. So why would that work for me? It's like old boy. It's like old boy. You know, on your block back in the day. You know, one of your friends. You know, like, hey, I tell you what, give me $500 and I'm gonna make it into $5,000 because my boy about to run to Arizona and get some of that orange or get some of that blah, 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 blah. You understand? let me hold $80 and I'm gonna turn it to $500 for you by the end of the week. You understand? Back in the day, it's like somebody promising, you give me give me a couple dollars, I'm gonna do a drug transaction or whatever, and I'm gonna double your money for you, and you looking like, but it didn't. How come you couldn't do that for yourself all this time? How many years you been on this earth? What you mean you gonna take somebody money and double it, and you ain't done it with your own money yet, and it's not even working for you? So the point I'm trying to make is, before you sit up there and attach yourself to some kind of group or coven where they're promising you all kind of stuff, and like, see, that person right there had a success because they got a new car. Don't be impressed by a new car. They're not hard to get. They get rid of brand new cars when they can't sell them, and they crush them because they have to. It's like burning money in America. It's a certain amount of brand new cars that are never sold, and they end up crushing them and getting rid of them. Don't be impressed by a brand new car. It's not a big deal in a country with capitalism where they do these types of things. They could print money. It's not a big deal. They're glamoring you. Don't be so shallow and so easily glamored because somebody tries to make them, tries to make something look like a dream or look like something. But that's why they go after these young people like this. You understand? So whoever this person is, they were vulnerable and naive. They were impressed because they might have seen somebody in a brand new car. Okay. And they needed their help to try to accomplish something they couldn't do for themselves. And that should be where their antennas should have been. If you all are so great, how come y'all haven't accomplished this goal on your own yet? You know, how come you don't have this going on for yourself? You understand? We got to look deeper and do more research. So they had an ego death because they were probably in their ego, like most children are. Okay. The King of Wands, somebody looked like a leader to them. Someone might have wanted to win at all costs. Y'all know how pimps approach your kids that are college age, teenage, and be like, especially if you didn't have a lot of money growing up, and they're trying to seduce your children. Y'all know how they approach them. They'll try to show them something that looks like money. Like, look at my place. You see that apartment, high rise I live in? Look at the car I drive. And look at the car your mama or your daddy drive. And they go to work every day. Like a goddamn Bronx Tale movie or something like that. You understand? They try to show them surface level material things to make something look like success. Okay. But you don't know what they had to do to get the things that they have. You understand? And children, sometime when they lack experience, they can't see deeper. All they look at is, oh, my mother drives this kind of car, and she don't even have the money to fix the car the way she needs to, and having a bad time. And this person got a whole bunch of money. So clearly they must be doing the right thing and doing something smarter and better. And they have the better way because they have a new car and a nice one and live in a really nice place. And my father or mother, my needs are met, but not my wants. And I want a flashy car, and I want a nice place, and I want these things. And they're just surviving over here. Or their needs are just met and they just complacent. They don't have anything flashy. So I'm getting a young adult that was in their ego, that thought that they was going to show somebody that they could get out here and get it smarter and quicker and faster, instant gratification. Maybe they felt their parent or parents was not smart enough to get a certain level of money, a car, home, in a short amount of time. And that's why you live however you live, because so and so over here seems to have way more money than you. You understand? This was a child that was in their ego, and they soon found out They took a journey with these people and they ended up with nothing, struggle, and a used up body. Okay. And possibly a lot of psychological healing that now needs to take place. See, sometimes your parents, of course, they know better. Of course, they can do things to get money fast. They know that. And I'm talking about when you have parents that are in the upright. Oh, we could get a new car the wrong way if we want to. Oh, we know that. Yeah, we know we can go out here and level up overnight financially by connecting in certain ways with certain entities, people, places. And we know, you don't think we know that? It's not because we're slow or we're dumb. It's because we know better and we have foresight and we know the people, places, and things and what they're really about and what you're really going to end up in and connected to and the dangers of it. Spiritually, energetically, physically, emotionally, the people that you're going to open the door to, the devil to, the people that you're going to allow come into your life, the people you're going to allow come into your home, the people you're going to give access to yourself to. And that's like opening the door to the devil. That'll bring a whole bunch of problems in your household. We know that. You understand? As parents, we already know that. That's why we're not taking shortcuts. That's why we don't accept those offers. That's why we reject and say no to that fast money. You understand? But sometimes young people don't understand that. You could if you wanted to, but it's a reason that you don't. What is win money? Well, this is what they promised this young adult, that they would win money. What is journey? The Nine of Pentacles, Hermit energy. Somebody might be about to take a trip or a journey, transportation, logistics, departure, arrival, trip, vehicle. A Nine of Pentacles, someone that's single, that's working on something. What's the Lovers? Someone wants to take a risk, or someone could have traveled to take a risk to be in a partnership with someone, the Lovers, to win at all costs. Okay, to doing magic. So there might be a child that might have taken a trip somewhere to get into a connection with someone, possibly a marriage with an emperor in the reverse, where she might have had or he might have had a sex contract to use their energy to do magic with because they were promised a lot of money and they never saw that money. Okay. So this is somebody's child, a young adult child that traveled somewhere to get into a sex contract with some kind of warlock energy, is what I'm getting, because they were promised they would get a whole lot of money. And it didn't work out for them. I mean, they might have paid for transportation, food, uh, a little bit of shelter, or they stayed or whatever, but they traveled to go do this. They traveled to become get into this sex contract and they didn't get the money. And I don't know, they might have a health issue right now. So let's jump into this read. What is the energy crowning this read right now? It's almost like in the movie Sparkle. Uh, both versions, the Whitney Houston version of Sparkle and the old version. Y'all remember the old version with the sister from Jungle Fever that was really high yellow? The original version of Sparkle, y'all remember when the mother was trying to tell her daughter, honey, I was your age before. I didn't see this before. You shiny and new right now, but as soon as you not the new thing no more, child, he gonna throw you and dump you right in the gutter. Right now you're because you're the new shiny thing, and it's only temporarily. As soon as something younger and newer come along, you're gonna be thrown out and tossed out. And she was like, "No, mama, he loves me. You don't understand. He loves me." And the mother in the movie Sparkle, she was like, "Oh my God, was I ever like that when I was her age?" The hell, you don't know what love is. Shut up. Smack your ass. Talking about he love you. Girl. Not final message. I barely got started, child. Okay, what's the energy crown in this read? Let's jump into it. What is the energy crown in this read? All right. Somebody might be completely heartbroken right now. This could be actually a spiritual practitioner that might be heartbroken. Somebody could have Pisces and or Scorpio in their chart. The Four of Wands. Somebody is heartbroken about a divorce or a breakup or something that came to a complete ending. This could be a spiritual practitioner or someone that didn't use their intuition. Okay. What is the obstacle? You clarify the high priest reverse. Clarify the high priest reverse. Clarify the high priest reverse. Oh, okay, I got you. A Capricorn. Okay. All right. So this is actually a practitioner, okay? A Capricorn energy, or that's connected to a Capricorn that belongs to this cult. What is the obstacle right now? They're heartbroken because they really want this Aquarius to find a way to stop you from having your freedom, because they want to use your energy. And that Cancer energy can't find a way to be the boogeyman and make you afraid to go out and handle your business. And there might be people have made a decision about this Queen of Pentacle energy. I feel like this is that Aquarius energy, but they come out of the King of Pentacle, because the problem is people don't have the same energy for working with these people anymore. And there might be a Leo here that's under judgment right now, that work with these people. It could be a Leo and an earth sign that could be under judgment that worked to try to put you in a state of fear. Okay. What happened in the recent past? And they're heartbroken right now. So the leader of this cult, that Capricorn, is heartbroken right now because they really don't want you to have your freedom. They really, really don't want you to have your freedom. This psychopath narcissist feels like, and they're from the wealth class, they really feel like they get to own you. They feel like, that they captured you, and you're not a human being capable of feeling pain, sensations, love, and things. I should be able to own you. And I do own you. How dare you feel like I don't own you anymore? We used to harness your energy when you were younger. You weren't aware of this cult, but now that you're older, and you caught on to the game, you're refusing to have sex. You're refusing to date. You're refusing to open yourself to anyone we're sending toward you to catfish you that's a member of this cult. What do we do to get your energy? Because we can't make you afraid. Because normally we could scare the energy out of you. But we can't scare you either because you laugh at our people, our gangstalkers. You think they're funny. You make fun of our gangstalkers' eyelashes, and you make fun of them stuffing McDonald's down their mouth while they following you in the car. And you laugh at them and you make fun of them and you make funny faces at them. You make jokes about them. You look them straight in the eye and look at them sideways, and you just crack up laughing, and they feel like they're not doing their job, and you're starting to make them feel embarrassed and ashamed. You can't be making fun of the staff here of our gang stalkers. Right now, we had to bring a therapist in, to talk to some of them because they feel in some kind of way, and some of them are thinking of making a life change now, because of you. They're not proud of what they do anymore. They're actually kind of embarrassed about it. You've caused emotional duress amongst my people. What happened in the recent past? You embarrassed my Danny Glover man following you around in that old ass Ford F-150. He used to be proud of himself. Now his wife says he can't perform. because of the way you walk up to him and just look at him like, really, really, and you're not gonna get your fat ass up out that truck. He can't perform no more. At one time, that's what gave him the up. It gave him a little bit of an edge, following you around and thinking he was intimidating you. But he don't have the edge no more, so he don't have the energy to get his dick hard, so he could perform for his wife even. So I've had to bring a therapist in to talk to my people. The community events are turning into therapy sessions now for the gang stalking meetings. What happened in the recent past? I told you, the Six of Pentacle reverse. They don't have the same energy for it anymore. I'm laughing because they know I'm telling the truth. They know I'm telling the truth. You got the women in this gang stalking thing. They drinking more water because they see you always with your water drinking. And now these women are drinking more water instead of the sodas. I'm seeing changes in my gang stalkers. Now they're starting to do little things, and I'm hearing things they talking about talking about. I need to speak my truth, and I need to heal because my solar plexus is hurting right now. So I'm gonna get me some Advil. And I'm like, what is a solar plexus? What are you talking about? I don't know. My confidence is off, and it's because you made me feel emotional when we did that. When we did that shaming ritual, when we did that sex ritual and humiliation ritual, I couldn't express it before, but now because I have a blockage in my throat chakra, I want to speak my truth, and I wrote it down too. What the fuck are you talking about? I don't know. You insulted me and you made me feel bad, and I've been writing down my truth because I have a blocked throat chakra, and now I have the courage to speak it out and to say it. And lately, it's been affecting me, and I've been letting people do stuff to me that I wouldn't want to do to myself. And I'm starting to want to love myself more. I feel you. What the hell is going on with my gang stalkers? God damn it! They've been watching QUAN. They've been watching QUAN. God damn it! We can't have these bitches healing. We can't have these bitches healing. So in the recent past, the Three of Pentacles, they were working together and they were cooperating with this King of Wands reverse energy. But now they are releasing the friendship that they had. So they had some form of camaraderie with whoever this fire sign sexual energy is in a community, the relationship they had working with them. But right now, they don't want to engage with this person in celebrations. With the Three of Cups reverse here, they're releasing this person. They don't want. They're not getting cooperation. People do not have the same energy for this Aquarius, this fire sign. They don't have the same energy for these people. And the cult member head with all the money to pay everybody, they're heartbroken because they have seen their whole organization and community fall apart. Tell me more about the situation right now with the King of Wands in the reverse. There's your Aquarius, okay? So right now, this Aquarius is stuck. They're stuck. But they're a clone too, so don't worry about this Aquarius. They're a clone. This Aquarius is stuck though, because they really, really don't want you to have your freedom. They really, this Aquarius and this Cancer, they really don't want you to have, and they're mentally stuck right now. Tell me more about the situation, and they have to. It has to end. They have to end, or they're stuck about causing a death to everything and ending to everything in your life. Clarify this death card. Clarify this death card, please, and thank you. Clarify the death card. Okay. The King of Pentacles is trying to defend or stand their ground about a death. Oh. They have to defend and stand their ground about a death that happened. Okay, this must be the death that came out in the reading yesterday. Yeah, it was karma. It was karma from the people that were helping them. I told you they had an ego that the people, that's what made them not feel the same way anymore. So the people in your community that were working with this Aquarius and that Leo, uh, that were on the ground in your community taking orders from the Capricorn head of that cult, um, they're not wanting to cooperate because somebody, I guess, that they love or care about that's in their community died. Okay. And other people have gotten sick from the backfires from the spell work, but there's somebody that I guess they really loved or cared about, and that person died. And I guess these people really took it hard when this person died. And that's why they don't have the same energy, because they're like, y'all are selfish. Y'all know that whatever we're trying to do to this person, it can't be done. But you keep pushing us to try to do it. And you don't care if our children get sick or if we get sick from a backfire or if one of us dies. You don't care if one of us dies at all. And now one of us has died and you don't care. All you care about is pushing us to keep on trying to energy harvest or cause a death to this person. That's not even guilty, by the way, haven't done anything wrong, but just because you want to use them. And we're telling you one of our own people died trying to be loyal to you, and y'all don't even care. Y'all like, well, come on, I need you to hurry up and get back on it and try to harness or do a death spell. And you're like, didn't we just tell you? This was an important member of our community that died. We haven't even made funeral arrangements yet. People are grieving right now. You know, yeah, but do you want to get this money or not? These people don't have the same energy for this Aquarius and fire sign anymore. They're cold blooded. They care nothing about these people. All right, what else? And this Cancer. All right, what else? All right, the Queen of Wands. I add the Hermit reverse. All right, the Queen of Wands, fire sign. Okay. Yeah, that's who they don't have the same energy for. And this Cancer energy is alone and very depressed right now. This is the person that hacks your phone, calls people behind you about jobs, business contacts, to bribe and make them offers to sabotage you or create problems for you. This Cancer energy is, that's why the Hermit reverse came out. They abuse technology. They work for the military, and they work for the government as a hacker, and they abuse technology to do these things, to be able to hack you. They work with people at the NSA too. And that's why they're the Hermit reverse. Tell me more about what's going on with this Queen of Cups. It's a man that's a Cancer, but they're coming out. Right now, this person is very emotionally distraught. Tell me about this King of Pentacles. Because they must have done some more spell work, spells that don't work. They just keep working on doing spell work by themselves because they can't get help from anybody. And that's where they are right now. That's the place they're in, still doing spell work to try to create problems in your life and a crime. And you ain't scared. Go ahead and do what you want to do. Have at it. Don't give a damn. I know you better not touch me. I know you better not, your energy is like, I know that's all right. Do your spell work. Don't nobody give a damn. I know you better not touch me or come in my damn house. I know that much. I better not catch your ass. Their biggest problem with you is this. This is their biggest problem with you. You're not scared of them. That's their biggest problem. Their biggest problem with you is they need you to fear them. Like, look at how organized we are and how many of us it is and how we're all working together. Okay, well, if y'all are all organized and working together, get your ass out that car and come do what you want me to think y'all are capable of doing. Ciao, bye. What are the messages? They so goofy. Somebody might think they're a master manifester, or they might be one. That might be what they do. Oh, or they can manifest new cars for people. That might be what they manifest. What are the messages? Okay. Somebody was set up or chipped while they were sleeping by an ex or a family member. It doesn't have to be while you were sleeping. It was some kind of a way. This is spiritual corruption of the highest order in high places. Somebody gave somebody a new car or an almost new car to set somebody up to be chipped, injected with that liquid that's some artificial intelligence tracking in your body, much like the microchips they put in your animals. Okay. This person has already created a reputation for themselves. It was a bad contract that they took. They are a part of these community events, black tie affairs with this secret society, because this is spiritual corruption of the highest order in high places. And somebody was set up and chipped by an ex or family member that received a new car or an almost new car. Okay. Who we talking about here? Who took this bad business offer? Clarify who took this bad business offer. The 10 of Pentacles. So somebody must have promised someone a lot of money, and now they're very stressed out about it. Clarify the Page of Cups to make an offer. The Page of Swords. So someone could be a younger Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or Libra, Aquarius, Gemini energy, or they could have an air and a water placement in their chart. The Page of Swords. Someone that might have made an offer to someone to watch someone or speak something out, or someone that might want to apologize and could have spoken something out. They could have spoke the truth about something. Clarify the Hierophant, this contract in the past. All right. So in the past, this Knight of Cups reverse energy, a false person, this is a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. They were overwhelmed or drowning in their emotions, or they're drowning in their emotions about somebody from the past because someone emotionally manipulated and gaslit someone that was very childish. Someone was very childish and very immature that gaslit someone and emotionally manipulated them into taking and signing a bad contract. And now they can't recover. The 9 of Wands reverse. So they got a new car. This person received a new car along with the contract. And didn't I tell y'all, that's how they get your young people. They're like, all I have to do is magic. All I got to do is sleep with this person and put something in their water before that they drink before they go to bed, and let y'all in so y'all can inject them with this needle in their temple, and y'all gonna give me a new car. You hear me? This is what they doing now, y'all. Listen, young people, y'all out here dating and casual. Don't fall asleep over nobody's house, and don't fall asleep with nobody in your house with you, or have a camera or something. Y'all better be careful nowadays. Somebody might put something in your water before you go to bed. A family member too. Nowadays, you can't trust your family because somebody gave somebody a brand new car to do some kind of thing where, when someone's about to go to bed, you put something in their food or drink so they'll be in a deep sleep, and you inject them in their temple with the same thing that microchip that you put in an animal to track them. Okay. It's other ways too, but I can't say them. I'm gonna just say 2020. Y'all know. to get that chip in people, but y'all know what I'm talking about. So I have the Nine of Wands reverse. Somebody can't recover right now that got a new car. Why can't they recover? What's going on with them? What's going on with this person right now? This water sign that was a false person. They're the wounded warrior. Clarify the hermit. Someone could be a Virgo. The Queen of Swords. Oh, because okay. Uh, this is whoever they did this to. This is their energy. This is somebody that keeps to themselves. That's quiet. That was set up in this way. And whoever this person is, they're holding a boundary to that person. They're not going to allow anybody to get close enough to them to ever set them up like that again. Okay. The tower, they're having a tower right now because whoever this person is, this person did this to you, whoever I'm talking to. They set you up to have this done to you, to have you chipped like this. The Page of Pentacle reverse. Whoever you are, you have a strong boundary with everyone right now. This person was in their ego about setting you up to be chipped. They were in their ego because now you're completely aware of who was behind it and who set it up. The Devil in reverse. The Knight of Pentacle reverse. So even them trying to orchestrate things in your life, and I'm talking to whoever this is that got chipped, you're already aware of how they track you. You're already aware. Your chip might have a camera in your left eye. You're already completely aware of how they track you. That of all the tactics they're going to use. That they're looking at your passcodes, anything that you do, the bank, you have no privacy at all because you were chipped. Whoever you are, that's why they don't have any effect on you because you know how to move around what they're doing. They can't catfish you with anyone because you're already aware because of that chip and camera in your eye. Uh, Anyone you talk to, date, or anything, they're already going to know who that person is, get information on them, and immediately make them an offer. So by you being aware that they chipped you with an X and set you up, they can't plan anything because you're already aware that they're aware of everything you're aware of. Okay, the Ace of Wands reverse. So they can't plan anything and they can't have any effect on you either. Okay, the Two of Swords. Right now, somebody might not be able to see anything. Clarify the Two of Swords. I don't know. This might have to do with a camera in someone's eye. Right now, somebody might not be able to see anything. The Knight of Swords. Somebody might have didn't think right. So somebody couldn't see something. So I'm wondering if the chip in you is malfunctioning or something where they're unable to track you or they're unable to see through the camera or they can't hear you or something's going on. Uh, I feel like somebody can't see something right now and they might have lost their mind. You know how like if you're in a relationship with someone for a very long time and you're constantly with that person and then you break up and they ghost you completely, you go into withdrawal after a breakup because a neural pattern has been established in your brain of communicating with that person, having sex with them, having highs and lows with them on a daily or basis, interacting with them. And if they suddenly ghost you out the blue after being together for a long time, um, the certain communication you're used to getting at certain times and sex and other things that cause dopamine hits and certain secretions of the chemicals in your brain you're not getting. And that's why sometimes people turn to eating and gaining weight after a breakup, or losing weight after a breakup, or drinking or something, because they're trying to balance out the chemical imbalance from going into withdrawal from the sudden tear of that person's energy from you when they created a neural pattern in your brain of consistency. You understand? So by this person chipping you, setting you up to be chipped, They've been monitoring you so closely, living, breathing your whole life. They felt like they were a part of your life and in a relationship with you. You understand? And they they move with you. They watch you constantly through whatever camera. They monitor your moves. They listen to you talk. If you sing, if you talk, if you dance, if you do your morning routine, watch your news with your coffee, they with you. You understand everything that you do. They're mirroring. They're with you. Okay, because they put that chip in somebody. So they feel like they've been in a relationship. So they're having separation anxiety. So there's something where can't see, they either can't see through the camera, or they can't track you because the chip is not working the way they need it to. That's what the Two of Swords is talking about. And they're not thinking right about it. And they try to take quick action to do something because they're going into withdrawal. Like they're shaking, like, no, where'd she go? No, I'm used to us having coffee together in the morning, and then we go wash up and then we do this and we do our hair. It's some psychopath. It's some goddamn psychopath at the NSA that literally is used to being able to orchestrate every single thing in your life because you've been chipped or Neuralinked, and they're watching and listening to and tracking your every single move, literally, whether you have your phone, laptop, or not. So they wanted to orchestrate something, but they couldn't see something. So maybe that chip was malfunctioning. The Three of Pentacles reverse, or they got fired for doing way too much. Clarify the Three of Pentacles reverse. The Empress in the reverse. So, they're not working with them anymore. So the Empress in the reverse was their partner. Both of them were granted access to watching you through the camera in your eye, and tracking you through the tracker, the GPS tracker in your body, that they placed in your body unauthorized. And a King of Pentacles might, what's the Fool card? Might be burdened because you're about to get a new start. Okay. So whoever you are, you're about to get a new start in your life doing something, and these people can't track you the same way. The chip is malfunctioning in some kind of way. And they want to track you so that they can continue to cause conflict for you everywhere you go, in everything that you do, in every aspect of your life. This is how they were going to be able. And now it makes you wonder if, back in the day, they had voice to skull technology where a person would be deemed schizophrenic because they're hearing voices. But it was a technology used back in the 60s during these mind control experiments where they would use some kind of radio wave to tune into the frequencies of your brain to emit messages into it. And people would be diagnosed schizophrenic, but it was really a lot of mind experiments going on and telepathy. And you'll think something is your own voice that you're hearing, but in actuality, you might think it's your own thoughts, but it's actually them speaking into your mind, if you understand what I'm saying. So if you have that type of chip on your brain or in your body, what they do is they will make suggestions to you to go places and to do things. And sometimes you cannot differentiate between, was that my own thought or is that them telling me to do that? You understand? Um, and that's what these people do, why they think they're playing God in your life. If you've been chipped like this, because they think they're controlling you like a robot. Another thing is, it really makes you think about people you have seen walking down the street, really talking to themselves like they're yelling at someone, and are in an argument without a phone, and they look crazy. And when you think back, it gives you some perspective that a lot of those people have that brain chip in their brain. And these people have been messing with them and sending black magic to them, and shocking them using that technology in their body, that Neuralink Elon Musk got. sending shockwaves to their body, and you see people walking around, jerking around, and talking to themselves and cursing people out and looking crazy, it might be a person that was highly intuitive that they set up to chip, and they couldn't handle it. And they might have been in a battle with these people that could have chipped them, that might keep sending shockwaves to their body and yelling things in their mind through that chip technology and following them everywhere. And they're not really crazy. They might actually have that Neuralink inside of them. It gives you new perspective on what's going on with a whole lot of people that you might deem crazy, that's out here having arguments with themselves. They might be out here yelling at the people that they know have set them up to be chipped, that are listening to their every conversation and tracking them all over the place. It's facts. That's right. Okay. So whoever you are, these people want the ability to orchestrate anywhere you move and go. They want to be able to orchestrate things in your life. But the problem is, you are aware that they put that chip inside of you. You're completely aware of it. You might even know the people directly, names and everything. So somebody might be an Empress reverse. Someone could be a Libra. Somebody might be that Cancer warlock that works for the military, and the NSA. Okay, there they go. The Queen of Cups energy. And right now, somebody, the Six of Pentacles, is giving and taking with someone they're watching, and they think something's a good investment. Clarify, what is this Six of Pentacles to the Seven of Pentacles? Uh, they're not having any effect on you. So they're trying to like have some kind of interaction with you by monitoring you and watching you, the Seven of Pentacles, but they're not having any effect on you at all whatsoever. This Cancer energy, okay? The Hangman, to sacrifice you. They don't have any effect on you. There are three people that watch you through these cameras. One is a Libra, one is a Cancer, and the other is this Aquarius. Okay. Oh, and the Capricorn as well. All of them have access to whatever chip is in your body that may also have this camera in your eye, and they all will tune in to at any time of day or night what you're doing. Okay. The King of Pentacles, the King of Swords reverse. Um, and somebody didn't want to let something go because they figured, even if you move and relocate, because we still can have access to that camera or that GPS tracker in your body, we can still orchestrate something, even if you move and relocate to move and live somewhere else. Even if you relocate and move to live somewhere else, even if you leave the country, anywhere in the world that we go, we might be able to orchestrate something still. If like you find love, or if you start dating, but their problem is you're aware of whatever they put in your body. That's what I'm getting, is that you are completely aware of it. So they can't trick you. They can't send nobody toward you. And you're going to remain single, whoever I'm picking up on. Right. You're not in a mental imprisonment at all, and you're going to remain single. And if you're highly intuitive, you're probably going to pull cards on every single person you come in contact with that you feel funny about. Yeah. So that's why somebody is walking away. They're like, no, they already know. They know what we did to them. They know what we did. We can't send anyone toward them because they will read somebody inside out. If we send anybody toward them, they will read them inside out. There's nothing we can do. This person is aware of us. They are aware of us and the tactics we use and what we're doing. They're aware. They're expecting it. They're watching us. They're waiting. Like, really? Really, really? Are you kidding me? Oh, really? Oh, really? Aquarius, you really sent somebody to look at somebody's house that's for sale to pretend like they're interested in buying a house. Like, you don't know that goofy ass corrupt real estate agent sent one of your friends in here to pretend they're interested in buying somebody's house. Really? Really? Couldn't figure that one out, huh? Nobody's gonna expect nothing like that. Really? Really? Like if somebody is moving or somebody has their house on the market or something like that, like we don't already know that you're gonna infiltrate that by getting corrupt real estate agents to bring your friends and other people in your coat and coven in that house to try to leave, leave a curse, to try to do spell work, to try to come in the house to be nosy, to try to come in the house to see where you can create or cause an imbalance. Like somebody not going to know that uh you're watching and going to infiltrate any opening is going to be infiltrated. Like somebody not going to be able to read somebody big shit stained goofy ass that you're not interested in buying no damn house. You just trying to be nosy and you went and got you a real estate agent. Just pretend like I'm interested in buying a house so I can get in there and see what she doing, and I'm gonna curse her. I'm gonna put a spell. I'm gonna do spell work when I get in there. She not gonna know it's me with my shit stained ass, with my goofy ass, with my dumb ass. Ciao. These people are stupid and they goofy. They goofy as fuck. They motherfucking goofy. You are already aware of how they try to infiltrate every single aspect of your life that they possibly can. And you're ready for it. You're expecting it. Child. But they're not elite. They got technical, but they are not elite. Us high priests and high priestesses are. That's why it takes so many of them to put their heads together to try to come up with ways to outsmart us, and they still can't. They're not elite at all. All they have is money to hire smart people, but the smart people they hire still are not more smart or intuitive than us. Someone can't get away with something, and they might be very childish. They might be emotionally manipulating someone or gaslighting somebody, or they could have that was in a mental imprisonment about doing something because they didn't think it would remain a secret. And they're right. It didn't remain a secret. It never was. Low IQ. I'm telling you, these folks got a low IQ. All of them. Or everybody, birds of a feather flock together, and all these motherfuckers have low IQs. Or maybe they're normal and you just have an extremely high IQ. I don't know. So the Page of Pentacles, somebody's walking away from something. They might have to start all over again, doing something with somebody else. Yeah, somebody might have to start all over again, doing something with someone else, and they're heartbroken. The Hermit reverse. This is the Cancer warlock that works with the NSA in the military through information technology on the computers to hack people. Okay, the Hermit reverse. And they work for the government. That's why they're not in jail. They work for the government. Okay. Anything else, Holy Divine Spirit? And I just want to say something real quick. I want y'all to understand something. Everything you see in the news is orchestrated. And I know those of y'all that already know, y'all know. Every single thing in the news is orchestrated, even these cyber attacks, okay? Even these cyber attacks. What's this latest one in Minnesota, I think? The latest one is in Minnesota. I think that West African warlock, Cancer energy that works for the military and NSA from Senegal, they might have residency in Minnesota. These motherfucking cyber attacks, oh, we're gonna find them. Ain't nobody to find. It's orchestrated, just like in Atlanta when everything shut down, when they had an investigation of the government and no one wanted to go to jail because all of them are corrupt. So they were like, oh, cyber attack. Everything is completely shut down until we figure out how to explain all of our crimes. Everyone in an authority position that's on trial for a crime. We're just gonna shut the banks down. We're gonna shut everything down and call it a cyber attack until we figure out how to delete emails and not bring them back. Uh, Child, in North America, everything is fake news. Everything is orchestrated and everything is fake news, right down to the cyber attacks. Okay, because they know who the people are that are. But when they have to make certain adjustments in the computer system, sometime because it's investigations going on and other stuff, you know, they'll just shut everything down and call it a cyber attack. It's full of shit. What's the final message, Holy Divine Spirit? What is the final message? The best thing you can do is find a community of like minded people and band together for safety and for survival. Because, yep, I know it, the Ace of Swords. The best thing you can do right now is band together with like minded people that are on the same frequency as you. And if you can live together in the same community, band together for safety and to make sure that whatever happens in the near future, you all have an effective way of making sure that you and your family and children's needs are met with food, shelter, and everything. Uh, I mean, hopefully, people years ago started communities um, and banded together with like minded people, because that's the only thing you can do at this point. Right now, there are people even in different countries in Africa that are coming there from other countries and they're building their own community. They're buying large amounts of land and they're literally building homes and creating their own communities, literally. And they're bringing and hiring their own security to come in. I heard of this one man that is building a community that is very organic, where it has community gardens everywhere, and he's building these homes that has water, gray water, which is the type of water that's used to shower, wash your hair, your chemicals go into, and then I think toilet water is used a different way. It's filtered in a way where it goes into the soil of the garden that's being grown as fertilizer. But it goes through some kind of system. But there, and he's building this community and designing it in a very organic way. And there's like some investors that are paying him to do this. And there's a German company or group of people with an interest that is going to provide security for that community. They're going to have their own soldiers, they're going to have their own security, their own police, and they're going to be providing security for their community in this land that they're buying. So I'm telling you, it's going to be a new way of living on earth that's going to be very different for a lot of people right now. And a lot of people that have the money to, I'm noticing, are buying large amounts of land in other countries, and they're literally creating their own communities. They are literally creating their own communities that are going to be policed by their own communities. It's going to be a closed community. They're doing this in a lot of places. Yes. What's that? The Page of Swords reverse. Okay, that is an Aquarius. Okay. They're moving forward or moving past something. What's the Six of Swords? All right. They're watching someone or something with the fire sign, a knight. Okay. They changed their mind about what? What's this Judgment reverse? They changed their mind about a hermit. Um, Someone that didn't have the same energy for something. Someone's getting unstuck. Someone's making someone an offer. What's the Two of Cups? What's the Two of Cups? Someone that's childish. So someone is connecting, someone childish is connecting with someone right now, and they're planning something. What are they planning? Clarify the Five of Pentacles. Clarify the Five of Pentacles. A King of Cups. Is going to move forward and make an apology or an offer to somebody, okay, that collaborated, the Three of Pentacles, with this organization, okay. So they're the King of Cups energy that wants to apologize because they could not get away with something. And a Page of, so they want to speak something out and defend their actions. Okay, so this is the person that set you up to be Neuralinked with the chip. Uh, Whoever I'm talking to, clearly this message is not for everybody. The person that set you up to be chipped, um, they were not 100% aware of what these people's whole agenda was. They just said, we need you to do X, Y, and Z, and then open up the door and let us come in there, or whatever they did. This person wants to apologize to you for setting you up to be chipped while you were sleeping or in a sleep state or something like that. Okay. It could have been your family that put this person up to setting you up, but they want to apologize to you, okay, for being a part of that. All right, final message, Holy Spirit. Somebody can't create an illusion for you, and they know it. Somebody can't lie. They can't create an illusion. Whoever you are, again, you're remaining single, and they can't recover. They can't recover from trying to get a judgment on you. And they were going to use their tracking and monitoring system of you to find a way to orchestrate something in your life to happen so that they could get a judgment in court over you. But they can't, because you're already aware of how they move. Even though they might have that chip inside of you, you're still aware of all manipulation and how they move. The Two of Cups and somebody might want to get a message, or someone might be receiving a message that someone's moving to calmer waters. The Seven of Wands, because they can't defend they cannot defend what they did to you, period. They can't defend what they did to you. And somebody that is having to really conserve their money right now wants to apologize to you. All right, final message, Holy Spirit. All right, final message. All right, a King of Pentacles reverse. Somebody might be still trying to balance the situation. This could be anybody. It could just be somebody, a random. The King of Pentacles reverse, people that'll do anything for money. So this could be like one of those just energies, part of gang stalking, that'll do anything for money. It could be anybody. Okay. One of these depressed, lonely types. Somebody is going to try to balance the situation to avoid a tower. Okay. And what is that Two of Pentacles? Balance the situation how? They're aware of something. Someone's aware of something, and they're going to move on to calmer waters. Or they're going to make someone aware of something and move to calmer waters because they have clarity. Because somebody has clarity. Okay. Somebody has clarity about what the government was doing, about what people in the government were trying to do. This King of Wands was helping them, but they have clarity, and they didn't meet their expectations with the Three of Wands reverse. And here's that Capricorn. What about this Capricorn? Oh, the cycle's over. They're still touching me. Yes. Okay. The cycle's over for that Capricorn. Is someone going to jail? Clarify the Nine of Swords. Is someone going to jail? The Eight of Pentacles, someone is working on something because they didn't meet the expectation. So because somebody didn't meet the expectation, someone might be working on someone going to jail. Yeah, the Nine of Swords. Yeah, so someone's working on something. Someone might be about to go to jail. Okay. And this is their karma for doing this magic. They could, and not being able to create an illusion for this Emperor energy that helped them. Okay. And now they want to apologize, or they're the one making the mad. Oh, they're making the offer. Oh, wow. So this Emperor energy is the one that's making the offer, a spiritual offer. They're working together. Uh, what's the Queen of Wands reverse? To try to get the Ten of Pentacles because someone didn't get their wish fulfillment. What's the Emperor reverse? Something didn't have the effect on you they wanted to create the imbalance for you that they wanted to create. So they're getting together to do magic. Oh, okay. They're conferencing with each other because they're not thinking correctly about uh, all of their business coming out, everything being illuminated. They don't like for you to know what they do. Well, don't fucking do what you do if you don't like for people to know what the hell you do. Someone's complete wish fulfillment. The page was to get a message to somebody. They feel backstabbed and betrayed because now someone's in a mental imprisonment about something because they don't like. They want to gaslight you. They want to gaslight you about what they did. They don't. They don't want to ever admit that they had someone set up, chipped, and Neuralink. And that they have an organization that goes around trying to drain energy. I can't. These people are delusional. They're delusional. It's like, yeah, but don't admit it. Don't admit that we were doing sex trafficking. We're gonna ride it all the way to the end. But look, you're on the news. Look, it's a lineup with all y'all faces. Yeah, but still don't admit it. If we don't admit it, that means that they really can't prove it and it didn't happen. No, people are giving their testimony all about you and how they had sex with you in the sex trafficking ring over here. You can deny it all you want, but I'm going over there to apologize to so and so. Yeah, I paid for it, even though I solicited sex from them, but I probably shouldn't have because those were sex slaves. And I'm going to apologize to this person over here. No, because then that's an admission of guilt. We want to gaslight and act like it never happened while people are on the news and everything's open. You understand what I'm saying? It's like somebody's like, don't apologize to them. Don't apologize to them. If you apologize, it will admit that we do exist and we have been gang stalking and doing all of this stuff. Everybody fucking knows. Nothing is a secret. Backstab, we all know. We all know about technology. We know what's out there. Nobody is naive. No one is stupid. Nothing you do is a secret. You're stupid. So someone feels backstabbed and betrayed in a mental imprisonment because they want to act like we don't understand and know that the government has cults and covens. And that's what they've been doing is energy harvesting from us because they're slow and have a low IQ. And something's over now. And they're very sad. I'm over it. Oh, I am spent. So that's it. That's where we are right now. So they might be getting together to do some more magic. Let them with their stupid ass. Let another one of their kids die. Let another one of them take their own life. Let another one of them end up homeless. Get sick. Go ahead. Do another spell. Go ahead. Let another one of them get a heart attack and drop dead. Go ahead. Do another spell with your dumb ass. Go on, do it. I show gratitude for my collective of the highest vibration of love. I show gratitude right now for favor and for protection. I show gratitude for complete restoration, financially, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, and energetically. I show gratitude right now for the Most High God, Yeshua. I show gratitude right now for Christ, Jehovah. Right now, I show gratitude for earth, wind, and fire, both the group and the elements. I show gratitude right now for each and every one of the planets that God has created and put here with its unique energy to help get our prayer requests granted and our affirmations. Oh, Holy One, the Sun, Utu Shemish, who sits at the head of Mars, Madin, Gugiana, Jupiter, Enlil, Zadik, Saturn, Shabbatha, Nanerta, the Moon, Levana, Nana, Mercury, Koke, Anki, Venus, Anene, Noge. I show gratitude for waking us up another beautiful day. Right now, I show gratitude for the beauty of the sun and all other creations. I show gratitude for favor, for help, a righteous mind, a loving, clean spirit, for divine protection, for integrity, the ability to decipher wrong from right. I show gratitude for right discernment and success today. Right now, I come in command today and come in agreement by the spiritual contract of law, spoken verbally, that today, anything that I speak, touch, seek to do or accomplish, it will be blessed, manifest to the fullest, and flourish. All things I put my energy into today will prosper and be successful. Anyone that is destined to help me today will contact, locate, and get through and reach me today. Every door will open for me today, and every obstacle and the creators of challenges in my life are blocked right now, disabled, and ejected instantly out of my energy, and stopped from interfering and slowing my progress by divine intervention right now today. Right now, I command every blocked communication, mail, message, way, and passage to be forced open and to be made available to me. I command anything being hidden or kept from me to be revealed and exposed. Right now, I decree and declare by the authority and power of Christ Jehovah, in the name of Jesus, that any and all witchcraft, attacks, enchantments, curses, hex, and spells, pictures, demonic altars, candles, curses, referencing my name or situations, today, right now, being directed or sent toward me to affect my progress, my energy, my body, mind, or spirit, financially or physically or spiritually, to cause imbalances in my life. Catch fire right now. Burst into flames and scatter in the name of Jesus, in the name of Jehovah right now. Be canceled out, be neutralized and nullified, and rendered completely useless. Fall to the ground and scatter by the power and authority of Christ Jehovah. Catch fire, burn to ashes, scatter. Right now, I decree and declare that every demonic contract that was made or attached to me in the dream state, on earth or in heaven, on the astral plane, or on any of the other planes of existence, any contract, any demonic contract that was attached to me in the dream state last night, let it right now be reversed, undone, severed, and cut by fire, separated and destroyed, rendered completely null and void by holy fire right now. Right now, I reject every form of demonic oppression and bondage. Abatashin hoy, besamai mitano, samei kadis, mangista timta, fakade, besamai, in the hornet, in the who, bamadar to whom. Yaletin jerachin and sitanzare, badelachin and them, yeker belin, inya yebedalunin yeker and deminel. What if atanam atagvan, kakafu, adeninji, mangis yantanatana, hylim, misganam, leatherle alamu, amen. Botsum, Bopsum, Memphis, Kadusum, and Amlak. Amen. Botsum, Bopsum, but Memphis Caduceum, and I'm locked. Amen. Bopsum, Bopsum, but Memphis Caduceum, and I'm locked. Amen. Right now, I decree and declare this day, Christ's light, energy, and fire encamp and encircle me as a divine barrier of protection. From the crown of my head to the sole of my feet, that no other force can or may penetrate. Right now, I dedicate this day unto Christ Jehovah by my Kundalini violet flame of my holy fire, that is my Holy Spirit, that I invoke with my holy words. Let nothing and no one stand against me. Umima, Aiya, you are always on time, and you will always abandon the 99 for the one. Right now, I decree and declare the sun will not spite me by day, nor the moon by night. Right now, I take authority over every witchcraft attack being sent toward me by sun and by moon. Let it burst into flames and scatter. Fall to the ground right now. I shall prosper and be in good health. Every pre-witchcraft attack, let it be cut off and diminished by fire. Every witchcraft attack going on in my life right now and in this environment right now, let its power be banished and destroyed by my authority in Christ. Right now, I cancel every dark, evil projection into my life and environment. Catch fire right now and scatter. Let every force of darkness right now get and flee from my home and around me. Abracadabra, I create as I speak. Catch fire right now in the name of Jesus. In the name of Yahweh, Yeshua, Jehovah, Christ. Witchcraft powers sponsoring repeated problems and attacks, they shall not come to pass, neither shall it stand. Catch fire right now, every waster assigned to waste my life and time. Catch fire and scatter right now every projection of witchcraft over my health and my energy. Scatter by fire right now. I command peace, strength, and tranquility throughout this day and throughout this weekend. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. Let every tongue that rise up against me in judgment be thou condemned. For greater is he that is within me than he that is within the world. Life and death are in the power of the tongue, and let those that love it eat the fruit thereof. I now close all portals and sever all energetic cords that no longer serve me, and fully reclaim my divine power, sovereignty, and light. May the blessings be. By the light of the eternal flame, I release all ties that bring me pain, from hex and from bind, from spell and chain. I reclaim my power whole and sane. Through ancestral lines I now ascend. All wounds and shadows I transcend. No force can hold, no bind can stay. I walk in light, I clear my way. With sovereign will, my soul is free, protected by divine decree. By earth, by fire, by air, by sea. I am whole, I am pure, I am free. May the blessings be, mote it be. Right now, we call all of our energy back to us right now. We command every ounce and inch of our divine energy to return back to us on every plane. We call all our energy to return back to us on the etheric plane, on the ethereal plane, on the astral, mental, physical, and emotional planes. Right now, I mate my sweet, great energy weight. Do not let separate from my estate. I neutralize and eliminate the hate. Positive and creative energy is my fate. Sacral and root chi, I do decree. I appreciate you, stay glued to thee. I command right now, decree and declare that all of our divine energy, every ounce and inch, return and come back to us right now. My energy is mine only for the manifestations of my abundance only. Right now, we bind and contain every hex, every curse, every spell, every evil eye, every negative energy and intention sent towards us on every plane of existence. Right now, we bind and contain every evil intention and spell work that was sent toward us this morning, and we return it back to sender in the name of Jesus. Abracadabra! Catch fire and scatter. Mote it be, so shall it be. Ashe. Ciao. cannot wait to pull in this cards that this whole entire cult has, but you're gonna see it on TV. You're gonna see, as their empire continues to come down, because that's what's going on right now. And don't pay none of this fake news no mind either. In America, anyway. Child, all of that stuff is fake news. These the whole government is corrupt. It was started up on corruption. I mean, get what you can get out of it, but they're all completely corrupt, all the way corrupt. So it is what it is at this point. You know, take what you can get and just be for self. Self-preservation. Do what you need to do for you. I know I will. I'm Quan Yin. I love y'all. Y'all remember to love, and y'all remember what love is, most importantly. Matter of fact, you know, I don't know how to end nothing because I keep on talking. So let me end like this. Love is patient. Love is kind. It does not envy. It does not boast. It's not proud. It does not dishonor others. It's not self-seeking. It is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongdoings. Love does not delight in evil, but it rejoices with the truth. Always protects, always trusts, always hopes, and it always perseveres. Love never fails. Guys, I'm Quan Yin. I love y'all. I have no cut cards tarot. I'll be back.